आतंकवाद का युग समाप्त हो चुका है। ये युग विकासवाद का है।
Been very clear with the Chinese that we will not tolerate, we will not countenance attempts to unilaterally change the line of actual control.
China is increasing its presence around Indian oceans over the past few years through its debt trap diplomacy and infamous string of pearls strategy. China is creating a ring around India through strategically placed nations such as Bangladesh, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. Recently, China have deployed high-tech gadgets such as satellite, drones and communication equipment in northern part of Sri Lanka. Tamil Nadu have flagged serious security concern over increased presence of People's Liberation Army of China in Sri Lanka. Presence of Chinese army across Indian border is an issue of national security. So the question is, what government of India is doing about it? Don't worry my Indian friends, India is prepared to counter China's dominance. India is joining hands with Russia and Iran to fight back China's Belt and Road Initiative. In this project, not only India, Iran and Russia is participating, but majority of Central Asian countries are coming together under International North-South Transportation Corridor, that is INSTC, to fight China's influence across the globe. Using this corridor, India will connect with Central Asian countries by roadways and railways, and it will help India to trade internationally. Basically, India have played a master stroke against China's dominance. This corridor is 7,200 kilometers long, and using this route, India can export its goods from Nhava Shava port in Mumbai to Bandar-e-Abbas port in Iran via ship, and then these consignment will be moved to Bandar-e-Anzali in Iran. And after this, the consignment will reach to Port Baku in Azerbaijan via route of Caspian Sea. And then finally, the consignment will reach to its destination port of Astrakhan in Russia. To increase the reach of this corridor, Belarus and Nordic countries also been involved as an observer. Till now, 13 countries have shown interest in this corridor project and got themselves involved too by approving the corridor to pass through them. The planning of this corridor has been started way before in 2000, but there are some series of problems that occurred resulting in delay of this project. During year 2000, Iran and Russia were going through economic crisis, and it affected them to join into this project. And it's not the only reason. One more reason is Central Asian conflicts. Azerbaijan and Armenia have disputes over their borders. And this border dispute divided 6 countries into 2 groups, Turkey and Pakistan, who supported Azerbaijan, and they ended up being in one team. Then we have Iran and India, who supports Armenia over this border disputes with Azerbaijan. India answered these criticisms by providing arms and missiles to Armenia. This action of India is termed as unfriendly by Azerbaijan's president. And because of this, all these 3 countries were against this corridor project. But they are pretty much aware of the potential this project have. In September 2022, Azerbaijan finally signed the Baku Declaration, which allows the construction of route in Azerbaijan under INSTC, and this cleared the major hurdle in this project. But Azerbaijan not only signed the Baku Declaration, but also signed the trilateral partnership with Pakistan and Turkey. And this trilateral partnership means Azerbaijan will trade as well as cooperate in defense with Pakistan and Turkey. And it can be a big threat to Armenia. So there are some chances that Azerbaijan might block the route with the help of its alliance of Pakistan and Turkey. पर आर्मेनिया के इस ऑफर ने पूरी प्रॉब्लम ही सॉल्व कर दी. Armenia provided a route to Indian goods and trader bypassing the Azerbaijan via Black Sea corridor. The main difference is that previously the goods were passing through Azerbaijan, but now after Armenia's offer, traders have an alternative option of Black Sea corridor too. India is not only focusing on the route access, but India is also focusing on the market access. Because Iran, Russia and rest Central Asia can be the promising market for Indian goods. And with this trade motive, India is now negotiating with Russia on free trade agreement. And when it comes to Iran, India already have an existing preferential trade agreement with Iran. As a result of this, Indian goods are already flowing through Iranian market. But India is not stopping here. India have something bigger going on, and that is Afghanistan. India's true intention revealed when India suggested Afghanistan to join INSTC via Iran's Chahabahar railways. And it will directly benefit India. But how? Chalo samajhte hain. Afghanistan have $3 trillion worth of lithium, gold and rare mineral within its earth. It's totally untapped because Taliban government have not upgraded any infrastructure to extract these minerals. Also, there is huge corruption going on. Illegal mining is very common in Afghanistan. It means Afghanistan is struggling while extracting these minerals. When whole world is busy fighting COVID viruses in 2021, India sent some of its officials to Afghanistan. And there they have discussed about Afghanistan economic problem. And might be because of this meeting in year 2021, a news comes into highlight that Taliban government have offered India to extract its mineral. And after this news got published, both Russia and Iran also shown interest in Afghanistan to join INSTC. But both of these countries does not have good relation with Afghanistan. And again India have played a major role as a mediator between Iran, Russia and Afghanistan. India not only solved the biggest problem which Afghanistan is facing while extracting the minerals, but also somehow convinced Russia and Iran to join hands with Afghanistan. To give the strong fight back to China's influence and dominance, and to extend the reach of INSTC corridor, India invited Belarus, European countries and Central Asian countries as well. In case if you are thinking that this is the first international corridor that India will have, let me tell you guys, this is not the first international corridor of India. There are few of them which are also operational as well. For example, Siliguri corridor which connects Bangladesh, Nepal and Bhutan. And to trade with Asian countries, India also have constructed highways in Myanmar and Thailand too as a joint project. This INSTC project is not on paper but is fully operational now. During testing period, Russia have sent 39 consignment to India, and it was observed that using this route, India can save up to 30% in transportation cost. And also it took half number of days to reach its destination as compared to the conventional Baltic Sea route. India did not stop there. India is also working on a new route that will connect Chennai to Russian city Vladivostok. Recently, Sarbanand Sonowal, who is Union Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways, have announced that if the project comes to reality, then within the span of 10 days, nearly 10,300 km can be covered, and there is huge possibility of major cargo shifting to this part of the world. And also the Chennai will become one of the important ports in the world. Using this port, India can import coal, crude oil and LNG from Russia. Currently, India is really focusing on its development and infrastructure. What you guys thought? Can we beat China in coming years? You can drop your thoughts and suggestions in comment section, and do hit the like button and consider subscribing us. Thank you.